Hey everyone, welcome to the stockpickprofits.com daily market update. It is 10/3/2018, October 3rd. Interesting market day today. So while we wait for everybody to sign on, let's go ahead and read through the legalities. So past performance is no indicator of future performance. We are not registered investment advisors. This show should be taken for entertainment purposes only. Nothing in this show is an offer to buy or sell any security. Always read the disclaimer and always consult a professional, or at least somebody who claims they're a professional. So we'll give everybody a chance to sign on here. So it was a busy market day for us. So we're not going to do a whole lot of charts and stuff today, but we'll just kind of go over the news and things like that. Talk about a couple of the sectors. And we had another good day today with a big cash in. So let's go ahead and get started since we got our first viewer and stuff. So remember we talked about yesterday that Amazon fight for 15, Jeff Bezos across the board, giving all his employees $15 an hour. Man, that's great, right? Well, guess what? The trade-off came today. So now they won't be getting monthly bonuses and they won't be getting stock rewards. So you see how that works out? Unfortunately, and one of our members yesterday mentioned that, Savar. That's the trade-off, right? You got to remember, it's all about these are for-profit businesses. And so, sometimes when there's give, there's a take also too. So yesterday it was the chivalrous headline of all time, right? Jeff Bezos, man, he was supporting the fight for 15 and stuff. Well, and then we find out they took away their monthly bonuses and their stock awards. So that's how it works. Now, yesterday we had Jerome Powell come out and he was talking about how good the economy is going and stuff and how it might just be too good to be true. Well, we had a nice little pop this morning, right? The market started off real strong. And then in the afternoon, it kind of just tapered off, right? The S&P was basically down just a little. Dow was down about 54 points, and the NASDAQ was flat too, if I'm not mistaken. I can verify that information. Like I said, we were busy. We were busy trading today. We'll talk about that in just a second here. But, the markets closed across the board flat, but a little bit green. The S&P was up 2 points. The NASDAQ was up 25, which is not bad, but it's still stuck down that low 8,000s. After yesterday's close below 8,000, it looked like it was going to be possibly a little ugly, right? Overnight futures were red again. We rode into that open, and the market just kind of took that bullish tone again, and that was pretty awesome. So it looked like going into lunch that there might even be a push higher or maybe a shot at 8,100, but it just never kind of materialized. So we cashed in our XLK today, so for about 45%. So we're having a rip-roaring October. Yesterday we cashed in our T for about 25% on an overnight trade. Today we cashed in our XLK at about 44%. And if you guys aren't getting those kind of results and you want some help, just click the link right there. So, let's kind of go down the news. It was really a dull day. Besides making money, we cashed in that XLK for 45%. And like we said, great start for October, and we expect it to keep going. We put a little lotto play on a steel today. We bought some out-of-the-money options that expire on Friday, and we're going to play a little U.S. Steel X. We're still long on steel, too. So right now, we're long Verizon, Oracle, X, U.S. Steel, and we're long on Twitter. Twitter had a decent day today. It was up and down red all day long, but it did hold above that $29 level again, which is nice. It looks like it's building that little coiled spring. And so it's looks like it's kind of, that coiled spring effect where it just kind of squeezes and boom, it just blows up. It looked like it might be doing that. Now, there's a lot of potential headwinds for the market, but there's a lot of potential wind in their sails too. So it's kind of an interesting time, and you can see it in the trading during the day. The market will get a little bit of momentum, and then people will just start taking profits. People are very leery. It's just like the way we're trading this month, and we talked about it with all of you last the last couple of weeks, that in November and October, take your profits. Don't be afraid. Just take your profits. Generally, during the year, you know, especially like on an XLK trade that we cashed in today, those options were all the way out to January. But why did we cash them in? Well, you know, if it stagnates at that price, then the time starts working against you, the time decay. And we're sitting on that nice 45% win, so we cashed it in. We can always find another play. We also opened up a long play on Nike. We like Nike going forward, and especially with earnings season rolling right around the corner. And the reason we took it was, you know, we talk about it all the time with you guys, right? Nike, it runs up to $86, $87 after earnings. And everybody's, oh man, I should have bought Nike. I wish I owned Nike. Great earnings report, great forward-looking numbers. You know, I shouldn't have bought it. Hey, if it pulls down to 85, 84, 85, I'm going to jump into it. And then what happens? It pulls back to 84, 85, and everybody says, oh, I don't want to buy it now. It's crashing. And they don't buy it. Well, we were waited for our dip. We got it this morning, and we got into Nike. We got into some options, some calls going forward on Nike. Nike had a decent day today. It closed right around that 82.50 level, actually right on 82.50, which was fine with us. It showed some good life during the day, a little bit of bounce, a little bit of resiliency, and we like it going forward. So if you guys are following along, we went long on Nike today, and we also played a little lotto play. We have this little fun thing we do in the membership group, and we call it Lucky Lottos. And what we do is on Wednesday, we'll find one of them, and we'll, you know, throw a few bucks at it, 25, 30 bucks, and just see if we can get one of those 500,000% gainers. Now, if we're shooting for 500, 1,000%, why don't we put a big play into it? Well, it's a very, very risky play. Chances are you're not going to get out of it with anything that you came into it with. So, yeah. So there you go. And also, too, what else did we do? So, yeah, it was a great, great start to the month. You know, we cashed in those T plays yesterday for 25%. And again, we cashed in XLK today at 44, 45%. We opened up a long Nike trade. We're still long on steel. We're still long on Twitter. We're still long on Oracle, which in the last couple of days has really, really, really been going through some situation there. It was down another 50 cents or 1% today, but it's holding out at that level that we wanted to. We wanted to see it hold that level before we bail on the trade or anything. And we're long Verizon. Verizon had a great first half of the day, and then it just kind of petered out towards the end, right? You could see it too in the stock market. Again, it's that people don't want to carry too much weight overnight. So many things are happening when the market's closing. So people are dumping. So we don't panic too much in that last half hour with those sell downs unless stocks start losing their levels and stuff. So really across the news scene, it was just more about the SCOTUS, right? You know, just the back and forth of it just depends on whose side you're on, what your talking points are, things like that. Amazon put out its new $50 Fire TV Stick 4K. And it comes with a cool remote and all that stuff. If you guys are into Amazon Prime or Amazon Fire Stick, man, go check it out. It's kind of a neat thing. We use Prime, we use a Fire Stick, and we love it. You know, the big talk again is banks. Banks not participating again. Let's go check what banks were. We checked them periodically. You know, Bank of America popped back up to that $30 level. But one of our favorite bank, and we've talked about it in the past, and we feel that it's something that everybody should have in their portfolio for some exposure to regional banks, is Huntington Bank Shares, which is HBAN. Huntington Bank Shares had a fantastic day today, up about 41 cents or 2.5%. So, and that was pretty much the market day today. You know, it was almost like watching paint dry. There wasn't a whole lot going on. The news cycle was pretty tame. Just a lot of accusations back and forth, but nothing really dramatic. You know, I'm going to kind of scroll through the news here just to make sure I didn't miss anything. We were really busy trading today. So let's see. Oh, Barnes and Nobles. Barnes and Nobles actually has a new board committee, and the shares jumped 20%. I didn't even realize there still was a Barnes and Nobles. Did you guys? Anyway, so that's kind of the way the market was today. So let's kind of go to the questions, see if there's any comments there. So yeah, Jeff Bezos paying $15 an hour. Retirement will start. Yeah, you get 500,000%, man. That's that'll definitely put you in retirement. What's up, Kona? We didn't see you yesterday, man. Glad you're here. All of you guys. It doesn't look like I got much questions here. What we will talk about tomorrow, and we mentioned it on Friday when we went over the cement trade, is we're going to talk a little bit more in depth tomorrow about the cement trade, the USCR and stuff like that, because we're looking to open a play on it. And we kind of got it where we're close to where we want to buy it at today. We'll probably be getting into that maybe tomorrow, and we'll see how it goes from there. But we're going to do a little bit more about cement, because in our effort, like we were telling you, when you go into USCR, you can see what they hold. They're a holding company like CMGI was back in the 90s, the late 90s. And you can kind of look at the companies that they're involved with, and might find some superstars in there. Well, we did, and we'll share them with you guys tomorrow, but we want to share them with our members first. So if you want to be one of those members, there's the link. You guys type that in, go ahead and check it out. There's a cool little video. You can talk to our team, see if the service is right for you, because we want to make sure you're right for a service too. So other than that, there's just not a whole lot to go over with today. So I'm going to kind of call it a quick show today, unless anybody has any questions. Again, we're still long U.S. steel. We love steel going forward. Steel's been going through a little bit of a funk, but it's about to come out of that, and it's starting to show life. So we're also long on Twitter. Twitter held that $29 level, and we're happy with that. Of course, we're not content with that. We'd love to see it holding the $36 level right now, but we will take that $35 level. Excuse me, I got people calling me. I should add it on silent, right? But you guys going forward, you got to play this market right now the same way we are. You got profits. Don't take chances. Either put a tight stop on it or cash it out. And just take your money. There's plenty of plays out there. There's plenty of stuff going on. It's not a whole lot economic news-wise coming up the next couple of days. We got 2 more trading days left in the week. So, it's pretty much identify the stocks that you like, sectors that you like, and find your winners in there. Technical analysis is a big thing right now. So you guys, you chartists and stuff out there, this is your time. And we're rolling into earnings season. I think we're about 12 days away from earnings season. And you know how much fun we like to have during earnings season. So look, let's go ahead and call it a show. There just wasn't that much to go over. We'll go over the cement tomorrow, because like we said, we don't want to give you guys we can't give the information yet, because we're going to share it with the membership first. But we'll go over a little bit of cement tomorrow, because we did find a couple of plays that we're probably not going to play, but we want to share them with you guys going forward. Now, yesterday we talked about a couple potential plays, chip stocks. Not sure if any of you got into chip stocks, but we didn't open any chip stocks today, although we were watching them. It's an interesting day for chip stocks, depending on which one you like. AMD had a strange day, and Micron and stuff like that. But and the other one we talked about was Facebook, right? Look, if you got into Facebook, you're up $3 or almost 2% today, and it looks like it really, really held that 150 level. Like we were talking about yesterday, that 150 level on that long-term, going back to 2013, that long-term uptrend line, it broke it yesterday. But 150 was a psychological support. Everybody likes those round numbers. And it bounced right off that, and it's back up about 162. Will it move higher? Who knows? But we're, like we told you about the opportunity yesterday. So, and going forward, still take a look at the chip stocks. They had kind of a funky day today. One of our viewers, Kona, if you guys check the comments every now and then, you'll see he's a big chip guy. You you guys want to get some ideas, he likes to post charts and stuff. And of course, we'll let you know what we're going to do with chip stocks. We just didn't make any calls today. Like I said, we cashed in our XLK for a nice 45% today. Cashed in our T yesterday for a nice 25%. Opened up a couple plays today. We went long on a lotto play on X, which expires on Friday. That should be fun. We'll give you an update tomorrow. And we also went long on Nike today. You know, that was a good pullback from Nike, so we really, really like it. There you go. There's Kona. Kona, our chip guy. AMD almost hit my target just under 26. You jumped out. Yeah. And see, Kona will agree, man. Right now, look, if you got a profit, take it. Don't take any chances. The moves up until now, the last 2-3 months, your moves were coming on your gaps and your closeouts on your market. But now you notice we're starting to get these big lively moves intraday. So the last thing you want to do is at 10 o'clock in the morning, be up 25% on a stock, and 3 ticks later, you've given it all back. Don't mess around with profits right now. Nobody ever lost money taking profits. Take your profits, okay? Christmas is right around the corner too, so you want to put a little cash in that pocket, all right? So, hey, welcome, Alma. Haven't seen you for a while. I know Alma closed out her first trade today at a big winner. Good for you, Alma. So look, let's kind of close it on a high note, right? With Alma, man. Alma, if you got some time on Friday, if you want to join me on the show as a little guest, I can pull you on. So start thinking about that. All you members, if you want to be, you know, we're a couple days. I usually wait till Thursday, but that kind of bit me in the butt last week so I didn't have a guest. So I'm going to start a day earlier. Okay. If any of you want to be on the show, guess what? Go ahead and post in the comments and we'll put you on the show, okay? It was yesterday. Oh, that's right, Alma. God, Alma. See, things are going fast right now, so everything's squished into just one big day now. But Alma cashed in her T yesterday. That was her first trade. She's a new member. God bless you, Alma. I'm glad you made some money on that. So, all right, gang. So, look, let's go ahead and call it a day. Like I said, if any of you want to be on the show as a guest on Friday, just post in the comments, or you know how to get a hold of us through a direct message on the site, on the I Love Investing site. And if you want to be on the show, we'll screen you and then we'll put you up, okay? Members get first call, all right? So, look, you guys, have a great, great Wednesday afternoon. It was a solid market day today. Like I said, we cashed in another winning trade. We're looking at cashing in possibly another one tomorrow. We'd like to start off. We're starting off October with a nice little bang. 3 days into October, we've cashed in a 25%er and a 45%er, and we're looking to tap in for some more. So you traders out there, like Kona says, take your profits. Oh, look at that's right, Alma. So you got today's too. You know, I'm clapping for you, Alma, but it's funny. I was reading an article, you know, at Kent State University now, they're not, or at some university, they're not allowed to clap at the end of plays because for some reason or something. So they have to do the jazz clap, which is this. So I don't know which one you prefer, Alma, but for your first 2 trades being winners, I give you both. Anyways, gang, you know, as a fun show, there just wasn't a whole lot of seriousness to talk about today, except for all those winners we're cashing in. So look, if you guys need some help, if you guys want to be the part of a winning team, if you need support, if you want some backup, there's the link right there. We'll be back tomorrow after the market closes with another report, and we'll give you a little bit more information about cement trades and things like that. All right. So, Alma, since you said you like both, I'm going to give. You know, at 58, Alma, I'm just trying to be hip and cool. But look, you guys have a great afternoon. We'll see you guys tomorrow after the market closes. All you members, we'll be kind of posting and stuff tonight and tomorrow early. There's a lot to talk about, a lot going on within our service. So with what we're doing. So you guys have a great afternoon. We'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much for joining us, all of you. Aloha.